Hello, thank you for joining me. It's early, just after 5 o'clock in the afternoon, early evening. I've just had my feet up for half an hour and thought, right, I've got a bit more energy now, so I will do a couple of recordings. So here goes. And I want to talk about what goes round doesn't always come back round. With specific reference to setting expectations that what you did in a loving, caring way for somebody will come back to you in the future. Maybe in the form of somebody to whom you gave that love, caring and time. But it isn't always so. And as part of this, I'm going to read a poem. I've been busy sorting out paperwork, and especially sorting out my bits of paper that seem to have ended up scattered everywhere with suggestions of titles. And there's a bee buzzing here. Hey ho, so long as it keeps with the flowers, we're all right. And I came across this. I cannot acknowledge it because it is author unknown. How long I've had it in my collection, I have no idea. But it's called Back Home. And this really applies and still does apply to me. And those for whom it applies, that's great. I fully accept that there are some, too many, for whom it will not apply. But I hope that maybe in place of the people that are mentioned in this piece, that they found somebody who was positive in their life, someone from whom they could receive love, care and attention when it was missing from home. So, back home. If I had the power to turn back the clock, go back to that house at the end of the block, the house that was home when I was a kid, I know that I'd love it more now than I did. If I could be back there at my mother's knee and hear once again all the things she told me, I'd listen as I never listened before, for she knew so well just what life had in store. And all the advice my dad used to give, his voice I'll remember as long as I live. But it didn't seem really important then, what I'd give just to live it all over again. And what I'd give for the chance I once had to do so much more for my mother and dad, to give them more joy and a little less pain, a little more sunshine, a little less rain. But the years roll on and we cannot go back, whether we were born in a mansion or in a shack. But we can start right now, in the hour that's here, to do something more for the ones we hold dear. And since time in its flight is travelling so fast, Let's not spend it regretting that which is past, but let's make tomorrow a happier day by doing our good to others today. Oh, that it was so on so many levels. As I said, that everybody could have happy memories. I have memories of being in the greenhouse with my dad, of being in the garden with my dad, learning how to take cuttings from chrysanthemums. My mum standing on a little stool, and I've still got the stool. My grandfather made it. I've still got it. And I used to stand next to my mum and learn how to cook, learn how to bake. Those skills that served me so well, just as they served my mum so well in those years gone by. But if you haven't got those people to show your love to, or maybe if you have actually chosen, for whatever your reason, not to show your love to them, please at least find someone to whom you can give love. You can give caring. You can give time. Because time, as I've said before, is the most precious gift that we can give to anybody. Not just oh hi, oh I'm at the bus stop, the bus is coming, hope you're all right, bye. Or a knock on the door, hello, I'm just passing, I'm on the motorway, so I thought I'd drop in, can't stop long, I've got to get going. That is so very much a token effort. Yes, you were thought about, but you weren't considered. Your feelings weren't considered. It wasn't considered how that might make you feel. Just a passing somebody. Not somebody who gave their time, their love, and probably a heck of a lot of money as well. That's the way of the world for so many, so very many of us. But do be good to others. If you haven't been before, be now. And not just to your family who are following on from you, to others, to those who are in need. And there are so many. I went shopping this morning. I was going round the supermarket and I smiled, as I always do, at a lady going by. And she gave me a gorgeous, huge, great grin back. And we carried on and I just, oh, excuse me. And she turned around, wondering what on earth I was going to say, I presume. And I said, can I just say a huge thank you? I said, it was lovely to have a smile back in return. And we'll see if YouTube let this go by. But she burst into laughter and said, yeah, there's a load of miserable old buggers out there, aren't there? So on that note, I will say thank you for joining me and take care. Don't be one of those miserable old so-and-sos. Bye for now. Bye.